get in there. But a lot of times you don't need another version. This one is as real world as it gets. I hit this constantly, all right? Because there's two good reasons for it. As I get here and here, this right here, just this, without the attack, is a great position to be in now. All right, he is not getting out. He can't bridge me that way if I push his head the wrong way, and he can't bridge this way because his elbow's in the way. Like, bridge me this way. His own elbow's in the way, and plus, I have the grapevine and everything else that's going along with that, okay? So just hold this position and screw. I got my attacks here, I got everything here that I want, okay? But, where was I gonna go? Oh, all right, yeah. So let's go over some real world scenarios. Let's say I wasn't able to get to that position right away. Nick's already gonna start his attack sequence, his escape sequence. So he's blocking my hip, he's wedging my knee, he's turning to start pushing this leg out over his other leg, and then he escape to half guard, right? So before he does that, I'm turning a little bit, as he turns and starts pushing on this leg, instead of like fighting against it, right? Pushing against what he's pushing me, I'm gonna let him push my leg out. All right? I'm gonna let my knee kind of drift out for him because it kind of slacks and he doesn't have much to push against here anymore, okay? And as soon as he does this, his hand is right to grab the head of the snake and post on the ground like that and just climb right back into it, okay? Once I have this hand, he's in a lot of trouble, okay? So if he continues and keeps turning and gets his arm trying to rescue that hand, he's giving me his back. He's giving me S-mount, he's giving me back take, he's giving me a ton of things from here. So if he's a purple belt and smart, he knows to keep his elbow here and the frame turn a little bit. So he knows to keep the frame here and not allow me around the corner, okay? So I wanna try to attack, I wanna try to do something, he's not letting me turn the corner. So all I'm gonna do is just start pressuring the shit out of his face like this. I'm gonna start putting my elbow into his neck, into his face right here. If he does nothing to react, all right, if I'm in mount, I'm probably winning this match anyways. If this is a tournament, I'm probably winning on points. I don't have to do anything. It's his job to escape, okay? If I don't have to do anything to give him the opportunity to escape, so I can just like make his life hell right here. If this is a real fight, he's giving me the opportunity to elbow the crap out of his face. That's a win for me already, right? So if I'm here, eventually he's gonna be like, shit, this sucks. He's gonna try to rescue his face. He's gonna bring this arm out to rescue. As soon as he does that, I have everything I want. So, you know, if you're higher belts, you already know what you can do, but I want to give you an option. Since he brings his hand up to try to push his hand out of the way, I'm gonna switch and get the gift wrap, right? Nick, again, being a smart purple belt, knows I'm gonna try to circle around, so he drops his back to the floor. So I can't circle around, get the gift wrap, and get the arm bar or back take. But what does he give me? He gives me a perfect arm triangle already. So why am I gonna let that go? Instead of trying to force to get the gift wrap, I'm just gonna lift up his head with my other arm, sneak this one all the way through, drop my head, and boom, get the submission. So a lot of times, I think you guys might have seen it at upper levels, if you get the gift wrap, like shit, they dropped, I lost it. And instead of trying to turn them and force that, you have the arm triangle right there, man. That's like one of the best submissions there is, okay? So one more time. We're here, Nick braces, he goes for this one, I let him push my knee out, and I thrust his hand to the ground. So I'm allowing him to push. If I fight back, he's gonna be able to push it right through. But if I slack out, go ahead, boom, I can stop it right away. So my foot stays flat on the ground. It's cramping right now like crazy. I keep it flat. As he pushes me out like that, it doesn't really relieve the pressure for him to get this over his other leg. If I stay too long, yes, it's eventually gonna go, but that opens up my ability to come in here and trap this. Push his face if he doesn't give me this arm, and we'll sit here and chill until he tries to rescue his face, and then in that case, I get him the gift wrap. He turns back flat, I lift his head up, sneak this all the way through, grab, squeeze, win. Good? All right, give it a shot on 3. 1, 2, 3. Guys, when you go to grab his arm to shove it to the ground, head of the snake, right?